Welcome, the War Chief of Light is back with another epic video. Hi, my name's PBE, but you lovely people are more than welcome to call me Peeps. Today, we're looking at Warcraft. Y'all had an expansion reveal, and we're gonna watch it a little bit on the after, because your girl had to work, but we're gonna be checking it out. So, big thing you're gonna see in this video is you're gonna see my big reaction to the trailer. Then, we're going to discuss my thoughts after I've watched the whole thing. Y'all don't have to sit through the boring bits. Let's get straight to the cinematic. Okay, typical Blizzard opening to be expected.
The world has been sundered. It cries out in pain. We must go to its aid. We entrust our ancestral home to you, the Watchers. Let the land slumber, hidden even from our own eyes. You will feel our return in the waking of the land. Then you must light the beacon of Tearhold, lest the path home be lost to us forever.
Are they feeling beings, I wonder? They always have these like heroic moments. It's interesting. Alex Strauss looks beautiful. Wow. I like the dragon look. in World of Warcraft. I understand, I'm sorry, but I can't help it. I love it. Alex Straza is insanely beautiful here.
The world is healing. But her fate is yet uncertain. Together, we shall be Azeroth's protectors once again. Here, the new age of dragons shall begin.
Okay, she looks fantastic. No ifs, ands, but maybes. Okay, we're gonna pause that there. We're just gonna talk about the cinematic for a second. Think what you like about World of Warcraft. They do a few things exquisitely. Was that beautiful? Fuck yes. Was Alex Straza incredible? Were the dragons wonderful looking? Yes, like took my breath away. Great. They have a way of telling an epic tale. There's always a moment of there's always something. This is something we expected, okay? I don't want you guys to think I didn't expect this. I expected. Every other cinematic is absolutely beautiful. They are stunning. There is usually a large moment, and it opens up to help us show what the expansion is about. The only thing we know about this trailer is that dragons. Lots of fucking Alex Straza dragon. Everyone likes Alex Straza, right? And of course, their island, an epic moment from a guardian. But that's kind of the end of it. We don't know about new zones, factions. We don't know if we got new classes, new race, nothing out of the trailer. Now again, there's nothing wrong with that. They've been doing it this way for Dawn of Time. They're setting us up for a more of an exploratory, okay, y'all want dragons? We got fucking dragons. They're selling you fantasy, like straight up regular fantasy, which is a big shift from the Shadowlands. Alright, so we finished watching it, and I've got a lot of thoughts. As you guys seen, cinematic, 10 out of 10, gorgeous, stunning, Alex Straza, what more could you want? Maybe some conflict, or maybe some what's coming up in the expansion would have been cool, but other than that, like 10 out of 10. Beautiful, stunning, is great. Honestly, fits well in the Warcraft. Is it my favorite? No. But it's great. No problems there, no issues. First off, Ian talking about how they're taking a more community focus felt a little bit like PR. Okay, it was 100% PR. Yes, they're probably doing a bit more of a community focus than they did before, but I don't feel like they're there, or anywhere near there in my opinion. If you go compare anything that happened in Shadowlands, including the last 2-3 months, versus what happened with the player housing in Final Fantasy XIV, and how quick we get dev reactions, how quick bugs are fixed or looked into, and how many communications we got on the issue, there's still some work to be done. A lot of work. Compare it to patch notes or compare it to live letters. This is nowhere near enough yet. I appreciate the effort, and of course, for PR, you did have to say it. She ain't there yet. I also do want to mention that it was a little bit awkward, and you could tell it was heavily edited, and the conversations felt very rehearsed watching the employees work together. So it was nice to see the diversity in the crowd. It was nice to see people that, even though it was acted and rehearsed, they seemed genuinely happy with the product they were putting out and excited about what was coming up. Awkward, but pretty good generally speaking. Also, the community is still toxic as hell. Fucking toxic. Disgustingly toxic. Y'all showed your true colors when certain members showed up. Gross. So, let's go through some of the stuff and some of the notes that I have. Drakthir. Cool. Cool looking. Cool idea. I think, long term, stupid as hell. One of the few things I did not like in World of Warcraft was the fact that you were bound to either make alts or play the one thing that you did all the time. It's one of the biggest things that made me so excited to go over to Final Fantasy XIV is, do I want to heal today? Cool. Switch. Tank? Switch. You know what? I'm not a big fan of this job as much as I thought I would be. I'll go play something else and still be with the character that I built and love. Drakthir can only be one fucking thing, which I understand lore-wise. I understand the idea of... I really feel like they pigeonholed the shit out of the cool-looking race. Imagine how cool it could have been if, with the introductions of every other race that came to the Dragon Isles, they learned how to do these things and they were magically adept, so they took very well to all the stuff. You could have had a race that did everything and people would more than likely have mained it because it's cool. No arguments about it. It's cool. Y'all pigeonholed the shit out of it. Not a fan. They're also looking to revamp and redo some of the core aspects of the game, so stuff that will follow expansion to expansion, which I think is absolutely necessary and I think is a really good step. That also included talent trees, which I'm torn on. I played back in Wrath of the Lich King, so talent trees is something that I was used to. I cookie cuttered it like most people. Googled it. Hey, this is what's good. Oh, there's 2 play styles. I'll try one, then the other. Okay, I like that one better. We'll do that. And that's how it went. Talent trees, I feel on paper is cool, and nostalgically is cool. I like the idea that every level, it feels like you did something. But I think the big thing that we're missing is that it's going to be a bitch to balance. And listen, World of Warcraft suffers the largest unbalancing issues because they tend to over-convolute stuff and then think about it, you've got every different class with all these different specs and then add that point system. And they already had a hard time balancing shit before. Just saying, I think it's a good idea on paper. It's an idea that after playing it for a while and having the smaller talent tree, I kind of liked that better. And then again, I went and played Final Fantasy XIV and I like the simplicity of it and I prefer that. But that's just me. The new UI changes I think were absolutely necessary. After seeing how much UI stuff can be done in-game in other competitors, I can't help it. I really like Final Fantasy XIV, okay? But after seeing what their HUD stuff can do, it blew my mind that Warcraft had never done it. So I'm very happy to see these new UI changes. I think it's great. I think it offers the option for the player to either use something as simple as that, if their PC can't handle too many add-ons, or, you know what, if they just like their add-ons, let them use their damn add-ons. I think it's the best of all worlds, and it's a really good change. The next really good change is professions. I think the idea of changing how they work is fantastic. Work orders, solid idea. I do have one large concern though. When it comes to dragons in World of Warcraft, 90% of their damn lore is in books. That's right. Cataclysm was a shitty expansion if you didn't read those books. You didn't have any of the lore in front of you. How everything progressed, it was like, okay, I guess so. Once I've read the books, it was like, it all makes sense. So I'm hoping that they're very careful with how they tell the lore, how they tell the story of the new expansion, because again, that was one of the major criticisms of Shadowlands. And you're picking up a story well. Dragons are cool. A lot of their stories are in books, so I hope they take a very careful look at it, maybe some callbacks to old stories, maybe some new cinematics to show, hey, this is what happened. Something to get us back in the mise-en-scène and really connecting with the dragons. So, because of Blizzard's track record with storytelling and dragon storytelling, mark this as a negative. This is one of those you'll have to wait and see, but this is one of those you'll have to be like, y'all gonna fuck this up? I think you're gonna fuck this up. Take that as you will. And I forget about Dragonriding, which that's just fucking cool. Listen, who am I kidding? That is fucking cool. That sounds like a blast. Let the players have fun. It won't hurt. It looks like a blast. So all in all, the entire video was okay. Cinematic was great. Video was okay. Some parts I liked, some parts I didn't like, some parts I'm unsure if they can do it well or not. You'll have to wait and see. But it's not as hyped as I've been for previous expansions. I guess it's due to being burnt a little bit. So, will I be playing Dragonflight? No. No, listen, I need two things out of Blizzard. One, y'all need to treat your employees with fucking respect. And have you seen the news? You ain't doing it anytime soon. You've made it clear. So it's gonna be a while before I touch Dragonflight. If I ever touch Dragonflight. Two, you're gonna have to show me you actually listen to the community, because again, the beginning with Ian, very PR. You say you listened, but did you? We'll have to wait and see, and again, I want to let other people spend their money and try it out. It's not for me. Not right now. At least not at the time being. Hey, listen, they could make sweeping changes if they really wanted to. If they do, we may look into it, but right now I'm not super duper excited for it. One thing that almost got me. Wrath of the Lich King Classic. Listen, I am a Lich King baby. I have a baby Syndragosa tattooed on me. Yes, I forgot the pet's name, but it's there on my arm, Rayla. You can't see it because it's cold in the house and I'm not taking the sweater off, too bad. I love Lich King. And the ability to play Classic, I would, if Blizzard were treating their employees with respect, I would be playing Classic at launch. Honestly. I love Lich King. Big fan. However, I can't right now. Not until things get cleaned up. Sweeping changes. However, for the other players who are excited for Lich King, have a blast. It's Lich King. It's gonna be great. We know it's gonna be great. Who are we kidding? But you almost got me there. So yes, those are my thoughts. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Until then, this is a Final Fantasy player. I can't believe I'm saying that out loud. This is a Final Fantasy 14 player's thoughts on the World of Warcraft expansion. Have a legendary day, and I can't wait to see you guys again on the next one. Bye. I got lipstick on my fingers, but you know. Bye.